Has your inspiration well run dry? Why don't you take something old and make it new? Combine innovative research and existing learning situations on Alexandria FGA, the newest approach adapting an LS. Did you know that all LSs on Alexandria FGA have a Creative Commons license? That means that you can adapt them in any way that you see fit, as long as you quote the original author. Using the latest research findings, you may take an existing LS and bring it in line with that research. At the end of the process, you will have the original LS and a more experimental version that caters to the needs of an ever-changing student population. Once you have created this new lesson, let's call it LS Prime, you can test it in class. From there, your students will benefit from new material, and you can verify the effectiveness and validity of your LS. As with all new material, expect a few tweaks before the final version is written. Here is the creative process to use when updating material with new research. Read scientific journals, articles, or summaries to discover a new teaching practice. Do extensive research on that specific practice. Prepare a lesson plan with exercises, activities, and learning situations, all based on the pedagogical practice. You may also try to fit the innovative LS into your current planning. The end result is an LS that garners its inspiration from new and innovative teaching and learning practices. Research aficionados may have clued into the procedure being used here. There are striking similarities between the above-mentioned method and Loisel and Harvey's development research method, minus some of the requisite academic rigor. According to their research, there are some points to consider when adapting an LS. Firstly, the resulting LS prime must be the answer to an existing need. In this case, it is your quest for innovative material. Secondly, rigorous and continuous data collection is a winning strategy. You might think about keeping a teaching log to help you adjust your practice as you use your newly minted material. Lastly, it is of the utmost importance to share these innovations with the educational community. Alexandria FGA is the perfect platform for you to send out your innovative LSs to others. Here is a French second language LS that fits the criteria. For those of you wondering how an LS modified by research would look, the student's task is to produce an article for the class blog. As bloggers, they must write about real-life events. The finished product will then be published online. How will they go about this? They will read other relevant blogs for inspiration. Choose an angle from which to write the event, be it happy, neutral, or sad. Write the article in a spontaneous fashion, as opposed to more traditional forms of writing, like an essay or a composition. Ask a classmate to edit the first draft. Write the final draft, ready to be posted. There is another version of this LS. The alternate version uses a literary practice called retelling. In this case, a new task was added to incorporate the research being used, retelling an event while exaggerating the emotions surrounding it. This practice stimulates language learning in a non-traditional way by having students rethink not only the content, but the medium of their message as well. Other modifications would have been possible depending on the chosen research element or practice. All of the students' tasks could have been modified. Teaching points in the teacher's guide could have been altered also. An assessment tool using the latest evaluation methods could have changed the LS for the better. I shall go no further in trying to convince you of the endless possibilities. Revisit your favorite LSs using cutting-edge research as a way to improve what was already solid pedagogy. Let your guides be your personality and professional practice, as well as any student need you deem important to address.